So one very curious fan of Cyberpunk 2077 decided to explore the world of Night City and basically break the game. Check this out. He discovered an entire area here that mirrors artwork, official artwork, that was posted by CD Projekt RED. Now, this is completely inaccessible right now, but it looks like an area of Night City could be receiving a map expansion. We're going to be talking about that, plus a bunch of other news related to side quests. We're going to be talking about how Hideo Kojima is actually interested in the world of Cyberpunk 2077 and much more. So let's do this. Let us begin. Hey everyone, what's happening? Open World Games here. Hope you're doing good. And we're almost into 2021. 2020 is almost over. Thank God. Hopefully 2021 is a better year for everyone. But yeah, let's talk about this map expansion stuff right now. So this is the source right here. It comes from a Cyberpunk 2077 fan. Check it out in the description below if you want to watch him explore this area. But yeah, it mirrors the casino artwork, this very wealthy district that was posted by CD Projekt RED. Some very interesting stuff here. As you can see, here's the flyover. This was done thanks to the power of glitches. You guys know there's tons of glitches that you could do in Cyberpunk 2077. Now, previously, what we do know about this area is that there was a new Cyberpunk 2077 concept art that shows off the mega rich Westbrook district. We know about this district already, but either they couldn't finish it all in time, or they reserved some of the, areas of this district for post-launch content, for DLC. They just probably couldn't fit it in time. They probably had the team come off of working on this stuff to kind of fix existing bugs. But check it out here. It says, Westbrook is considered by many to be the best place to live and have fun in Night City. If you got the eddies, you come here to spend them. And if you don't, well, take out a loan and pretend you're on top of the world, even for just one glorious night. And you can see right there the artwork in the top right that kind of mirrors this finding. Now, in the initial gameplay trailers for Cyberpunk 2077, they advertised like the ability to go out, party, have fun, do tons of activities, which in my opinion was completely deceptive. And it looks like they will be adding this stuff post-launch, I hope, as free DLC. So cross your fingers that this can end up as free DLC. Will that happen? Who knows? It'd be cool if there's also actual missions around this big, what appears to be very large casino environment, and you can actually have, gambling and things like that at the casino. That would be really, really cool, and kind of mirrors what GTA 5 has actually done with their casino. But they could put Cyberpunk flair into this as well. I would love to see the Westbrook district expanded upon for sure. What would you like to see from the casino? How do you think they could make it unique in terms of futuristic stuff they could do with it? Let me know. Sound off in the comments below. But yeah, a lot of stuff has been missing, of course, from Cyberpunk 2077. In fact, this post was a highlight here. It says Grand Theft Auto San Andreas 2004 versus Cyberpunk 2077 2020, a comparison chart. Look at this. Of course, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is going to beat Cyberpunk 2077 in so many ways. The most shocking thing for me is simple things like a barbershop, a tattoo parlor. I mean, come on. That is ridiculous. And then they put actual police AI right there in general NPC interaction. So yeah, it looks like they could actually add a lot of this stuff into Cyberpunk 2077 as well. Now, it's been noted that there's empty garages around the city that a lot of players are picking up on. That's something that I expect them to flesh out with vehicle customization down the road. We will see. I'll let you know what happens with that, of course. Now, if you've been skipping out on the side quests, don't do it in Cyberpunk 2077. Check this out. It says, people who said that Keanu doesn't have enough lines in the game probably didn't play many side quests. This is so true. He pops up in many different side quests, so just be aware of that. It says, before the release, I thought Keanu would be exclusively or mostly main storyline character, largely because of this, some of the reviews, but it's really surprising how much he does outside of that. He often appears in side quests with some meaningful interactions and conversations, which deepen Johnny's character and lore. I totally get now how he had the most lines to record after V. Yeah, definitely. Furthermore, it says, similarly to The Witcher 3, it's kind of amazing how a side quest may be a routine clear camp situation or a multi-quest detective story that introduces a new romance option in hours of content. You never know if you've missed some gold vein. The more I play this game, the more I love it. Yeah, anything outside the main story, and of course the main story is pretty good, but anything outside the main story has these really cool storylines, and once in a while Keanu will suddenly pop up and be there, and I thought that was really noteworthy. So check out those side activities if you are ignoring them. Now, what about Hideo Kojima? Yeah, you guys have probably seen some of the artwork of him being in Cyberpunk 2077. So he is definitely interested in this universe for sure. Does that mean that he wants to do something like Cyberpunk 2077? Maybe. But he definitely has some of his games, paying homage to Cyberpunk 2077. Check this out. It says Death Stranding X Cyberpunk 2077 introduces hacking and the Silver Hand. It goes on to say Death Stranding released free downloadable content that adds several Cyberpunk 2077 assets to the game. The Death Stranding X Cyberpunk 2077 DLC came unexpected. Without any prior announcement or even rumors, it was revealed on the same day it was made available on December 17th. So I noticed that with a lot of games, they just release stuff. With Titanfall or Apex Legends, they just suddenly released the entire game. So it's cool to see that Hideo Kojima tried this with Death Stranding. I don't know if you guys have even heard of this, but I wanted to make note of, there are some Cyberpunk 2077 themed content in Death Stranding. It says a significant update that adds new missions and introduces a hacking mechanic. Of course, since a significant part of Cyberpunk 2077 is style, there are also new cosmetic items. According to the official Death Stranding X Cyberpunk 2077 blog post, players get a Cyberpunk 2077 themed reverse trike, which looks a lot like Cyberpunk 2077's Kansangi CT3X. A Silverhand arm replacement inspired by Johnny Silverhand's cybernetic arm. New holograms such as Samurai, Johnny's rock band signboard, a trauma team, very, very heavily armed, EMTs, ambulance, and more. Now, Johnny Silverhand's threads, including his iconic sunglasses. All in all, this is a pretty cool update. Unfortunately, it's a PC exclusive and thus isn't available for PlayStation 4 players. Yeah, so that's a bummer right there that's not available for console players. That really sucks. So hopefully it does eventually come to consoles. I have no idea why it's that way. Oh, check this out right here. This guy right here says that he made a web app to solve the breach protocol using his phone camera. This is pretty genius. He shows, the actual sequence here and the matrix and actually solves it within seconds. And it's super impressive. Tons of upvotes here. Hopefully he makes that available to everyone. I didn't see any link to the app or anything like that, but I will keep you guys updated. That would be super handy to have for sure. All right, now it is time to go over your top comments. Remember to leave a comment down below for a chance for it to end up in a future video. Let's do this. First top comment comes from Michael Redline, who says a DLC where you're doing a lot of missions with Jackie since you really didn't get a chance to. Yeah, that really bummed me out in this game that they killed him off so quickly in Cyberpunk 2077. I was like, wow, there was a lot more potential with that friendship for sure. And I think a lot of people were probably bummed about that one. So, I don't know. I feel like some characters died off way too quickly, at least during my playthrough with the game. All right. Arbra says, I love Johnny, but I want to play as V. He's my character, not Johnny. So a lot of you guys want CD Projekt RED to focus on character development for your character. It sounds like you guys want more options in that regard going forward, especially when it comes to DLC. Argentin says, how about a designer's cut? Adding back all cut features would be nice. I've been hearing this a lot. People want a designer's cut or like the definitive edition for this game. Ken says the first free DLC should be adding all the missing features from the trailer. Shots fired. And then we have Brandon Cobb who says the most likely DLC is a garage. They have so many already in game, so it shouldn't take much work. So yeah, definitely. I honestly would not be surprised if that happens. So I think they're probably going to be expanding this game with most likely, and this is just me speculating, apartments and then the garage, because they see how popular it is in, you know, GTA, and I think it would bring interest in this game for sure. So there it is, everyone, your latest Cyberpunk 2077 news updates. Thank you all so much for the love and support during 2020. Can't wait to see you all in 2021, a brand new year. I hope it goes better, because 2020 was a mess. So let's cross our fingers that 2021 goes a lot more smoothly. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.